Imagine this. You're 300 feet above the ground, taking off at an air show with a couple of passengers on board. Suddenly, silence. Both engines fail mid-flight. But if you're Bob Hoover, legendary pilot and master of the skies, you stay calm and bring the plane down, even under impossible conditions. In 1989, at an air show at Brown Field in San Diego, Bob Hoover took 2 passengers up in his Shrike Commander. But just after takeoff, at around 300 feet, both engines failed. With only seconds to react, Hoover managed to safely land the aircraft on the side of a ravine. The plane was severely damaged, but miraculously, he and his 2 passengers walked away unharmed. While waiting on the hillside for rescue, Hoover returned to the aircraft and caught the unmistakable smell of kerosene. Somehow, his piston-engined plane had been filled with the wrong fuel. A member of the ground crew had mistaken his aircraft for a turboprop and refueled it with kerosene, causing both engines to fail. Back at the airfield, Hoover didn't react with anger or blame. Instead, he approached the man responsible for the misfueling and, in a moment that showed his character, said something unforgettable. According to the California Fullerton News Tribune, he told the man, "There isn't a man alive who hasn't made a mistake, but I'm positive you'll never make this mistake again. That's why I want to make sure you're the only one to refuel my plane tomorrow. I won't let anyone else on the field touch it." Bob Hoover knew that mistakes are an inevitable part of life, and that everyone, no matter how experienced, can make them. He understood that the real test is not whether we make mistakes, but how we choose to handle them. Instead of blaming, he chose to trust. Instead of seeing the error as a failure, he used it as a lesson. The truth is, we all face mistakes, big and small, cheap and costly. What matters most is that we choose to learn from them rather than let them define us. Hoover's experience reminds us that every mistake is a chance to grow, to gain wisdom, and to come back stronger. If this story inspired you, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Join us for more stories that teach us about resilience, growth, and the power of perspective. Subscribe to the History Teller 369 for more tales that bring history's life-changing lessons to you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.